Alright, so if we want to find the slope and y-intercept of this equation 4x minus 5y equals negative 5, the first thing we want to do is we want to put this into the form of y equals mx plus b, or we want to solve for y or isolate it, where m is the slope and b is our y-intercept, or where the graph crosses the y-axis. So we want to solve for y, so we need to move everything away from the y. So first we're going to subtract 4x from both sides. We have to note these are not like terms on the right side, so we cannot combine them. So 4x minus 4x, 0, so we're left with a negative 5y on the left side of the equal sign. On the right side, because we want to keep this convention of mx plus b, let's put the x term first. So negative 4x minus 5. Once again, we can't combine those because they're not like terms. There's no x here. Then finally, we have a negative 5 being divided by this y, so to get rid of it, we need to divide both sides by negative 5. So there's two ways to do this. You can just put the whole thing over negative 5 and then just divide them individually, or just make sure you divide each term on that side by negative 5. So this gives us a y equals negative divided by negative is a positive, so we have 4/5 x, and then negative divided by negative is also a positive, so 5 divided by 5 is 1 plus 1. And this is in slope-intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus b. And we can easily see that our m, or our slope in this case, is 4/5, and then our y-intercept is 1, so b is equal to 1. And we use these pieces of information to help us graph. So we always start with the b, or the y-intercept, because that's where the graph crosses the y-axis. So I'm just going to do a quick sketch here. Oh, I think I need more room. So we'll call these increments of 1. So the y-intercept is 1, so we just go up 1 on the y-axis, and that's our first point. And we just need one more point because this is a linear equation, and you only need 2 points to graph a linear equation. So from here, our slope is 4/5. Remember, slope is rise over run. So the top number tells us how many spaces to go up or down, depending on if it's positive or negative, and the bottom number tells us to go left or right. So we're going to go up 4 because it's a positive 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the right 5 because it's a positive 5. So let me put some increments here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we went up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our second point. Once you have 2 points and you're graphing a linear equation, you just have to draw a line through them, and that would be our graph. For your second problem, we were given that the slope was 2/5, or in other words, m is 2/5, and the y-intercept was negative 5, but we use the variable b for the y-intercept, so negative 5. So if we just come back up here and look at this original form of the slope-intercept form, we can easily substitute in for m and b to come up with the equation of the line. So we just put 2/5 in for m and negative 5 in for b, and that would give us an equation of y is equal to 2/5 x minus 5. And they gave us the two pieces of information that we need to graph this equation, to graph the equation of this line. They gave us the slope and the y-intercept. If you don't mind, I'm going to just do it on the same axes. I'll just change the color. So I guess I'll do this one in blue. So this one says, I want to put the increments in black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our y-intercept, or where our graph crosses the y-axis, would be down 5 because it's a negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change my color. So that's my first point. Then the slope tells us to rise 2, go up 2, and to the right 5. So 1, 2, and then to the right 5. And then we have our line. If we just go through those 2 points.